We're here in East De Pere. Take a listen to Mary's story.
When I bought this house almost 5 years ago, I just loved it. I bought it in a day. I just saw it and bought it immediately. But I was very disappointed in the kitchen because it was dark and it was crowded, and whenever I cooked and had people over, I could never open the oven door or get anything done. And the dining room, which was a beautiful room with a beautiful bay of windows, was never being used because people felt very cut off. So my dream was to take down the wall and make the two rooms one. And my other dream was to take the kitchen window, which was very modern, kind of modern casement window, and make it more like the windows in the rest of the house. In the meantime, all of my neighbors had Jim Solberger working on their projects and were raving about him, so I gave Jim a call, and it didn't take very long to realize that he was just the perfect person to work with.
Mary had contacted me about doing some work on her home, and she had been working with an architect and getting things designed. And she wanted to have a 1930s style home, and right now she had a 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, you know, it had all these different time period parts in the kitchen and the hardware.
Well, I had not a long list, but a list of things that were important to me, and one was my great-grandmother's ironing board. I wanted to find a way to incorporate it into my kitchen so that when my mom and my cousins, my relatives come over, they can all see it and enjoy it. So it turned out to be a kind of little coffee bar. And I also I had this sink that I had in my former home that I really wanted to have again, and so we had to incorporate that into the project. And then I collect old bowls and painted pottery, and I needed places. I needed shelving, these shelves above the doorway for my collection. And I hate big appliances. I didn't want a big honking refrigerator in my kitchen, so we found a way to get under-counter refrigeration, so it's basically hidden, but it's extremely convenient.
For more information on Jim Solberger, check out our website at greenbagreg.com.